Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, welcome to Quest. Have you ever pondered why the sea is salty? Or why its colour varies from place to place? The sea, a vast expanse of water, holds numerous mysteries beneath its shimmering surface. Its properties, both physical and chemical, are as diverse as the world itself, varying intriguingly from one location to another. From the azure Caribbean to the icy waters of the Arctic, each sea tells a unique tale. So brace yourselves, dear listeners, for an enlightening journey. In this brief discourse, we shall unravel the secrets of the sea. The sea's saltiness, or salinity as we scientists prefer to call it, is a key characteristic. Now, what exactly is salinity, you may ask? Well, in simple terms, it is the concentration of dissolved salts in water. And in the vast expanse of the sea, it is predominantly sodium chloride, the same stuff we sprinkle on our chips. Salinity is measured in practical salinity units, or PSU for short. A PSU is roughly equivalent to the amount of grams of salt in 1 kilogram of water. So when we say the average ocean salinity is around 35 PSU, it means there's about 35 grams of salt in every kilogram of seawater. But here's where it gets interesting. Salinity isn't the same everywhere in the ocean. It varies depending on a number of factors such as temperature, evaporation, and precipitation. For instance, in warmer regions near the equator, evaporation rates are high, which increases the salinity. But in colder polar regions, the melting ice dilutes the seawater, decreasing its salinity. Furthermore, areas with high rainfall or river influx can also have lower salinity due to the added freshwater. So, from the depths of the Mariana Trench to the shallows of the Great Barrier Reef, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, salinity varies, creating unique habitats for marine life. Thus, from the icy poles to the warm tropics, the sea's saltiness varies, contributing to its complex character. The sea isn't just blue, it's a kaleidoscope of colours. But why is that so? Let's dive into this fascinating topic. Our oceans, seas and larger bodies of water are not just a simple homogeneous blue. They display a stunning array of colours from the deepest indigo to the most vibrant turquoise, and even shades of green, brown and red. The varying colours of seawater are primarily due to three factors: light absorption, particles in water, and the presence of different organisms. Let's start with light absorption. The water molecules in the sea absorb sunlight, but not all colours of light are absorbed equally. Blue and green light penetrate deeper into the water, while red, orange and yellow light are absorbed closer to the surface. This is why, when we look at the sea from a distance, it often appears blue or green. Now, let's consider the particles in water. These can include anything from sand and silt to microscopic organisms and dissolved substances. These particles scatter light in different ways, adding their own unique hues to the water. For instance, waters rich in algae can appear green, while those with a lot of silt or sediment may look brown or muddy. Lastly, the presence of different organisms also plays a significant role in the colour of seawater. Tiny marine creatures known as phytoplankton contain chlorophyll, which gives them a green colour. When these organisms bloom in large numbers, they can turn vast stretches of the sea into a brilliant green. In other instances, specific types of bacteria and other microorganisms can lend the water red, pink or even purple hues, resulting in what's known as red tide. This is often a sign of changes in water conditions and can have significant impacts on marine life. The sea's ever-changing hues are thus a reflection of its intricate interactions with light and life. So the next time you gaze upon the sea, remember you're not just looking at water, but a complex and dynamic ecosystem that's full of life and colour. Beyond its physical attributes, the sea is a fascinating chemical concoction. Dive beneath the waves and you'll find a world teeming with life, all thanks to the intricate chemistry at play. The sea is a cocktail of dissolved gases, with oxygen and carbon dioxide being the most prevalent. Oxygen, vital for marine life, is readily absorbed from the atmosphere at the sea's surface. It's whisked away by currents, providing life-giving breath to creatures in the deepest ocean trenches. Carbon dioxide, on the other hand, plays a crucial role in the ocean's carbon cycle. It's absorbed from the atmosphere and converted by photosynthetic organisms into organic matter, helping to regulate our planet's climate. But the ocean isn't just a gas station. It's also a mineral mine, with salts like sodium, magnesium, and potassium in abundance. These minerals are not just the reason for the sea's salty taste, but they also are essential for the survival of marine organisms. They aid in everything from the formation of shells to the regulation of bodily functions in sea creatures. The distribution of these gases and minerals isn't uniform, though. Factors like temperature, salinity, pressure, and biological activity can cause variations. For instance, oxygen levels are higher in colder regions, as cold water can hold more dissolved oxygen than warm water. Similarly, mineral concentrations can vary with depth and location, influenced by factors such as river runoff and underwater volcanic activity. Lastly, let's not forget the humble hydrogen ion, the unsung hero behind the sea's pH levels. The ocean is mildly alkaline, and maintaining this pH balance is vital for marine life. A shift towards acidity can have dire consequences, as we're seeing with the current issue of ocean acidification. The sea, therefore, is not just a body of water, but a dynamic chemical soup that sustains a plethora of life forms. So the next time you gaze out over the ocean, remember that beneath its surface there's a world of chemistry happening, quietly supporting the rhythm of life on our blue planet. In our brief journey, we've explored the sea's salinity, its vibrant palette, and its hidden chemistry. We've dipped our toes into the vast ocean of knowledge that surrounds these complex waters. From the sea's high salt content, which varies wildly from place to place, to its colourful hues shaped by the interplay of light and microscopic organisms. We've also delved into the sea's concealed chemistry, the unseen reactions happening beneath the surface that influence the world above. Each of these elements, the salinity, the colour, the chemistry, they all intermingle in a beautiful dance, creating a sea that is far more fascinating and intricate than we might initially perceive. These properties, they're not just scientific curiosities, they're vital to the health of our planet, to the survival of countless species, to our very existence. So the next time you gaze upon the sea, remember, it's not just water. It's a world teeming with wonders waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel.